Hello, welcome to the Artificial Intelligence class, CIS 4115. My name is Tom Gibbons. I'm going to give you a quick introduction to this course in this video. We start out at the announcements page, and we're just going to jump into the getting started page. That's a good place to go. A little information about myself. So under instructor information, my name is Tom Gibbons. I've been teaching in the CIS department at the College of St. Scholastica for over 20 years. I have a PhD in artificial intelligence, and I love teaching this course. I'm the course designer, so you'll hear my voice on a lot of the videos and stuff like that. You may have a separate course instructor who will be working you through the course and grading your materials. So you may see another instructor listed in the contact information. You might want to look at the syllabus. It gives you lots of information about the course outcomes. Now, there's no required textbook for the course. There is an optional textbook that is used in the Stanford version of this course, and we'll talk a little bit about the Stanford version in a sec. The third edition is quite expensive, but the second edition isn't that much different than the third. They didn't modify it, and you can usually get the second edition out there for $10, $15 used. So it's a good deal. Here's the grading, and I'll walk you through some of this stuff, but the details on how you'll be graded and an overview of the schedule is listed here. One thing to note is that this is an accelerated 8-week course, and so we'll be doing 2 units every week. So you'll be doing 2 assignments every week and things like that. So you'll be busy and learning a lot in this course. So a little overview. So standard structure, I think, for St. Scholastica courses, most of the material is under learning activities. There'll be different units. I'll put the timelines for the units up here also, so that you know, because we'll be doing 2 units a week. So we'll be doing these 2 units the first week and this unit the second week. A general unit, let's go into unit 2. You'll have your outcomes, some explanation of the material in the book, and links to some videos I've recorded. There'll be a participation activity for each unit. For each week. You'll do one of these each week, not necessarily for each unit. Generally, for each unit, you will also have an assignment. So you generally will have 2 assignments every week, 1 for each unit, and then 1 participation idea. The participation is something you can do to practice the material that you're working on and share the results with each other. And the assignment is to kind of measure how your progress is. Related to this will be the discussion posts. There'll be links to the discussion posts here. They're also linked over here. So each week you'll do a posting. Participation, or some sort of question or answer related to the assignment or the participation stuff. So you might ask a question or answer a question or offer a hint to other students or post some bonus material. So every week you have to do something like that. Share something about the resources. A good place to ask questions from other students and myself, an instructor, and get answers. Also at the end of the unit or the end of the week, you do a status report just to give you a quick update on how you're doing. What did you do this week? How was the assignment? What did I learn? Any issues you had with the unit? Don't spend too much time with this. I just want you to give the instructor a quick update on this. So 5-10 minutes just at the end of the units, just a quick thing on how your progress was. Also, so those are under discussions and linked from learning activities. Also under assignments, there'll be links to the assignments and participations. So these will take you back into the views for each week unit. So, this course is based on the Stanford AI class. I don't know if you're familiar, but a number of years ago, in about 2011, 2012, Stanford offered a free online course. It made big news, and eventually over 100,000 students enrolled to it. They were written up in the New York Times and Wired magazine about it, and the 2 instructors here. And so we'll be using some of that material in this course. They have since updated the course, so you can actually go and enroll in the current course at Audacity. You can do a free enrollment to get access to some of those, but we'll be linking directly to some of these videos through YouTube and using those and following the same basic outline that they do here. For theirs. We won't be able to cover all this material, and we actually will supplement it with some additional material. So we'll be following roughly this outline. So for every unit, you will see links to the unit playlist for that. Now, one problem that we run into is that the Stanford class assumes that you've had calculus, linear algebra, and probability. And so at times, we know that you may not have those courses. So at times you'll have some options. So, for example, on Unit 3 and 4, the Stanford class goes into probability, and you can look at and watch all the videos and go through the exercise related to probability. But if you don't have that sort of math background, there's a separate pathway related to genetic algorithms. So at this point, you can choose whether or not you want to go down the math-heavy activities related to probability or the less math rigorous activities related to genetic algorithms. And so you'll have those activities, those choices a number of times throughout the course. We will be programming, you will be doing some programming and downloading some stuff. So initially you will want to download Eclipse or some other IDE if you're familiar with it. If you haven't used an IDE, I suggest you use Eclipse because I'll have materials for that. But if you're used to using another IDE like NetBeans and just know how to import Java files into it, you should be fine. And so I'll post links to download Eclipse and also another instructional video on that. We also have a virtual lab which you can log into and use Eclipse there. So that's the basics of this course. Hope you enjoy it. Look forward to your progress as you go through this.